Hey everyone, so I just got my kid to bed and it is 9:44, so I'm pretty happy right now because if you haven't been watching, you know that, you don't know that, rather, that my kid has been going to bed like close to midnight. I don't know what it is, like she just has this excess of energy or something. So the last 2 nights we've actually like gone to the park, and instead of like putting her in her stroller and walking there and then letting her play, we have let her like walk with us, even though she's kind of crazy about running all over the place on the sidewalk. So you really have to watch her because I don't want her like obviously bolting out into traffic. That would be awesome. So, I don't really have anything planned for this video, but one of the ideas that I've had for a little while but haven't done yet is just taking a moment out of my day and trying to vocalize to you what I'm maybe thinking at that moment. So I don't know if I'm going to do that when, you know, after I've had an episode or something, because then my thoughts are definitely more rational, more rapid, and more debilitating. And right now, because I'm tired, I'm not depressed, but it almost feels like your mind is depressed because you don't, I just feel like I'm in slow motion kind of, and you don't feel much of anything. It's kind of hard to describe, really. My husband's been talking about it the last 2 or 3 nights, saying that I'm like been really quiet, and it's not because I'm like particularly like stuck in my head or thinking about anything in particular. I don't know, I guess I just don't have anything to say. I don't know why I've suddenly become quiet, but it kind of concerns me that maybe a depressive episode is, you know, coming, like this is the onset, because sometimes there are certain little things that you can pick up on. So I'm trying to keep myself busy. So today my husband worked and I was at home with my daughter by myself, so I went to lunch with my mom and my stepdad and my aunt, and Eleanor and I went for a walk, and we went and seen my brother because he doesn't live far from where we live now, so that's kind of nice that we can go and visit him. And it was really nice actually on my aunt's birthday to be able to, for him to have us over there and make dinner, and yeah, it makes me very proud of him. And I don't know, in a way I feel like I kind of helped raise my brother because my mom was always a single parent, and my brother is 3 years younger than me, so I can remember a little bit about when he was small, and I remember a lot of the connections and things that we did together, and we've always had just like a strong bond. And I kind of like tried to explain that to my husband when we first started dating, and he didn't really get it. Like, back then, me and my brother were both still teenagers, and every time, like, either one of us would leave the house, we would, like, hug each other goodbye and say that we loved each other, and like, we had no problem with it. And my husband, well, my boyfriend at the time, Craig, he brought it up to me, and he was like, you know, I've never seen siblings like you guys with such a close connection. And lately I've been thinking maybe it's because we're both bipolar and we just have an understanding of each other that a lot of people may never get. And I don't know, I love my brother. We've always, you know, like, we've had our sibling rivalries and, you know, fights and things like that, but we've always patched things up and been a close-knit family. He's really the only sibling I have, so it's basically just me and him and my mom. So growing up, I guess we just, like, connected really well. And got me a cup.
Tim Hortons lids.
Well, it's still leaking, so...
It's because I was skateboarding with it. I'll get you a napkin.
Thanks for the coffee, honey.
Yeah.
Now I have my own mug, apparently. Nice. It's leaking. What was I talking about? Oh, right, my brother. So, yeah, I've always had a close-knit relationship with him, and we've always looked out for each other. And a lot of people, I guess, just don't get it, but even now, as we're getting older, it's just getting, I don't know, better, because we're, like, I have a kid now, and he's awesome with Eleanor, and he loves spending time with her. I think last night we went to the park together with him, and he was taking her down the slide and sitting with her on the teeter-totter and stuff like that. So I don't know, it just makes me feel really good to have someone on my side of the family that's that close to my daughter, because my husband's lucky enough to have, like, both of his parents in his life, and sometimes it's just hard to be by yourself almost, like. So I just, like, I try to keep my brother as close to me as I can, I guess, because he's the only person that I have left from my early family. So yeah, I guess that's a good place to end for this video. Remember to keep your family close, and to forgive yourself for the little things that happen, and just try to get people to understand, even when it's hard and exhausting for you. Remember to stay strong, and you're never alone.